That's kind of the theme of our evening, because you and Glenn, like, there's so much on which we overlap, but then there's a whole other, realm where we don't overlap. But I like that about you. I mean, I love that. And people who are really, really pro-Israel will say, like, why do you have Glenn on? I'm like, because I fucking love him.
Yeah, man.
Why wouldn't I have Glenn on?
Yeah.
We've gotten to this place where now, even within the conservative circles, people are like, no, you can't platform that person because they have views that I object to, or they've said things I object to. It's like, no, I don't care about views some people may find objectionable. Now, if you've lost your ever-loving mind, I'm probably not going to have you on the show because I want my audience not to be misled.
Right.
But different views from my own, of course. So how are you looking at what's happening right now on the right?
Yeah, I mean, I had this experience when I was probably 26 or something of starting to host a show with someone who's a democratic socialist, basically, Ryan Grimm. And Ryan is a wonderful human being, and I learned from that the labels, because people would apply labels to Ryan, even things that I would have thought of Ryan before I knew him. And they just all dissolve when you're forced to be in close proximity with someone having challenging conversations, and you see how they are as a dad and a husband, and you realize it's so easy to jump to labels because politics is so personal. And I mean, the Israel stuff obviously looms over so much of what we talk about on the right now, which I find it to get very boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's just the labels that I was told to apply to people who thought one way, I just saw up close and personal that they weren't right. And for me, I think it's just amazing that I'm forced to challenge myself all the time to talk to the guests that Ryan wants to bring on or Crystal Ball wants to bring on.
Yes,
and
I love Crystal Ball. She's a leftist. She's kind of a democratic socialist a little bit, but
Totally.
She's totally brilliant and very cool and
So
a beautiful
smart.
person inside and out. But it does require you to spend time with people who are of that ilk to realize, right, okay, we disagree ardently, but I have love for this person.
Right.
And we need that now more than ever.